20 years have been crazy. Back when the planking trend was on, I was probably about maybe 18, 19 years old. I planked that train right there. All right, guys, the last video I made about the villages, I was kind of giving you some facts about it and just doing a broad thing. But I realized a lot of you guys probably come down to the villages. And if you haven't, maybe your grandparents or your parents has bought a place and you know it's fun for them, but when you coming down and visit for the holidays, what's fun for you? I mean, we all know the base of the villages. Everybody drives around in crazy golf carts. Everybody goes to the town square at night and dances. But what's here for people your age? So today I'm going to go over some of the pros and some of the cons of coming and visiting the villages. Let's get started. One of the craziest things about the villages is just how new it is. It started as a single mobile home park way back when, but 90s you really started catching speed, and in the 90s all this stuff was just cow pastures. So one of the first pros about the villages is it's big and it's beautiful and voluptuous. I mean, there's so much detail put into this place, so you could walk around. If you're a photographer, if you're somebody who wants to more of an artsy person, or just somebody who likes to walk and smell the flowers, there's tons to see here in the villages. Each square has a different theme, and you can just look at every pattern, every design, and just how much effort went into creating this, because this is not your standard retirement place. They had to grow something that was big, and then once it got a certain size, they had to grow something that was big enough to not only fulfill the people that lived here, but fulfill the people that work here. So schools has opened up. I mean, restaurants, clubs. There's a little bit for everybody. So the first pro is it's big, expansive, you got a lot to explore. Now, the con with that. There's a lot of places that seem really cool that they don't allow you in. So there's a lot of places restricted only to village residents. It's not 55 or older, but solely village residents. One of the best places to eat used to be Katie Bell's right here, and I remember every New Year's Eve we had a tradition to go to Katie Bell's, but then they closed it down, but only village residents can eat there. So, that's kind of you got to watch where you go. Just because you see something that's pretty doesn't technically mean that you can go to it. All right, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, see if I can get this in the background. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the nightlife. I know, retirement community and nightlife, that doesn't sound true, but like I said, when you have something this big, not only do you need stuff to entertain the people that live here, but also the people that work here. So you got tons of new restaurants. That's one thing I can say about the villages is it's constantly improving in what they got. So we got there's a Starbucks on every corner. There's new restaurants, Five Guys, Dunkin' Donuts, tons of sports bars and stuff like that. You can enjoy yourself. But let's say that you're visiting Paw, Meemaw, whoever, and it is 10 o'clock at night on Friday. Does that mean the villages is shut down? No. There's a few places like City Fire and Lake Sumter Landing and Margarita Republic right here on the Spanish Square. These places host a nightclub. And a lot of times local people come around here, so you're not going to find yourself in a situation that it's going to be you with an 80-year-old woman dancing. But hey, if you don't do something that doesn't scare you, are you really partying? The cons. There's not a lot of choices. You kind of get what you can get, and to be honest with you, I went to Margarita Republic a few times, see if I can get out of the wind. I've been there a few times growing up, and we always looked at it as a place that if we didn't feel like going to Orlando down to the club, we'd go check out margaritas. I've probably been there 20 times. 2 out of those 20 times, it ended up a brawl in the streets, and the cops had to come break it up. So it can get a little rowdy, surprising, but it can get a little rowdy. So it isn't something that you want to, just be all willy-nilly, because they really can't control who comes in and out. So there's your cons for the nightlife. But guys, I'm in the middle. See, this used to be a church right here, but now it's a concert hall. And what's great about it, when we're not in these times, a lot of singers from the old days come in. sing, play concerts. I'll actually put a link at the bottom of my page to their website so you can see what's coming up. I don't know if anything's coming up right now because of what's going on. But second thing I want to talk to you about was transportation. So, transportation's a big thing here. Golf carts. You can go anywhere in a golf cart. Most of them's gas powered. There's tons of different ones all over. You can actually see right there people going with the golf cart. Now, bad thing is about a golf cart in the villages is not just anybody can drive it. You got to be a licensed driver to drive them. You can't just get here, put your kids on it, and say, "Go! I don't want to see you until I get back." Pros and cons of shopping and location. So the Villages is very centrally located in the middle of Central Florida. That means that you are only so far from the Gulf of Mexico. You're only so far from the Atlantic Ocean. Daytona is probably going to be your closest beach that's going to be worth going to, and over towards Crystal River, that's more of a nature area. Now, when it comes to shopping, guys, if you like golf, before you come down here, I know you love Florida and you can't wait to hit the links, and you're going to come down here and go to the PGA store and buy you a brand new set of golf clubs. This place is one of the greatest places to check out Facebook Market, to check out Instagram, to check out all these marketplaces for golf clubs. These people get golf clubs every year like they get a new car. And you can buy gently used, gently worn top name brands for good prices on the Facebook Market. So you could come down here and actually make an investment, improve your golf game, and actually save some money, you know. And that's one of the benefits. So how somebody's not came down here and, you know, started profiting and all that, I mean, I'm sure there's some golf stores who work in it, but there's just 70,000 people, 600 holes of golf. How are you not going to find a good deal on golf clubs? Now, the negative, there are Tommy Bahama shops and stuff like that, and if you like that, that's cool, because I feel like Tommy Bahama is kind of where tropical and retirees meet. So if you want that vibe, I don't know if you'd wear it at home, but you'd wear it on vacation. You got your nice shirt. But you're only about an hour and a half from some of the best shopping that you could get in Orlando. Outlets and stuff like that. I'll post a link in below, that way you can kind of see how far. Shopping outside of golf clubs, sports clothes and stuff like that, there's not much here for you. You know, that part is for Hollow Pond Grand Brand. But you are very, very close. I'd say an hour drive to some of the best shopping that you're going to get in the country. So you do have that, you know. So that's kind of the downside of it. You're not going to really find, unless you're a Tommy Bahama lover. I mean, we have standard stuff here like Kohl's and TJ Maxx and Marshalls and stuff. And if that's what you like, then the Villages is perfect for you. But if you're wanting that kind of touristy style shopping, that I want to go to the Levi outlet and all that, you're going to have to go to Orlando. But every day they're making the roads easier to get to Orlando, so it's going to be like that. Okay, guys, coming back to the Mrs. and the Junior. Those are just a few tips to kind of help you out when you come down here, just so you understand that, you know, it's a retirement place, but if you've never been to the Villages is a different place. It's not like every other place. It's not like going to the retirement community down the road that's just houses. There's a lot going on here, and it's gotten to the size that it's a living, breathing thing. So don't get freaked out. There's tons of things to do. You're in the middle of Central Florida, and at the very least, you're in the middle of Florida, so fishing is an option. Concerts, Orlando, Disney World is all an option. But don't forget the things that you can do here. You can enjoy yourself. There's young people around you just like you that's doing the same thing. So go ahead, enjoy your stay, and maybe I'll see you while I'm down here. All right.